Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today on this day, I have planned to visit Avalahalli Forest, which is located in and around approximately you can say 12 to 13 kilometer from a Hebbar. So now I'm on a outer ring road. So I will be taking all the way from here till we reach to the Avalahalli Forest, and then few of the important aspects. Why we must visit Avalahalli Forest and all other things. Then let's start now. Once you keep driving, you get in a connection where we have to take a left side of the road from the main outer ring road, so which will connect you to the so that's where the junction we have to take a left. Yeah, this is the point we have to take a left here, which if you go down, it will take you to the Gurguntepalle. So here we get approximately two signals. So this is the first signal, and you have to drive further straight, and this is the second signal. From here, we have to take a right. So once we take a right, keep driving straight. After taking a right at the signal, and if you keep driving for a small distance, you get in a circle. Where at the circle, if you take a right turn, you go to the Vidyaranapuram. And for us to reach onto the Avalavali, we have to go straight. From here, it's quite a pretty easy route to reach to the destination. It's only to the straight road we have to consider, and at only one point we have to take a left or right direction. Now we are passing HMT Museum on my left side. So soon after we cross HMT Museum, so we get in a signal and we have to cross that signal, drive straight, and we get into the Air Force area. So let's keep driving till we get the next landmark. Now we could able to see an arch which is mentioned as an Air Force Station Jalhalli. So that's another landmark. We do also have on the other side as an exit. For other side people, it could be an entry. So we have to keep driving once we get into this arch, and we have to keep driving straight. Well, after a very good drive on the premises of Air Force, so we almost reaching to the exit of this Air Force Station Jalhalli. Soon after the exit arch, probably let us consider 500 meters from there, we are going to get in the circle. So we are still going to take a straight after we getting that circle. So now that's a circle. Looks like this evening has a pretty traffic, but definitely could be manageable. So we have to keep driving straight on the same road. After driving for a while, we have a landmark which is in a command of Durga Mata ki some statue is there. That's a command. Okay, that's where it is, the command. So from this command, we will be taking right. So this is one of the important landmark. This is the first right we are going to take here. So from here on my left side, we have a Sabram Institution. That is another landmark. So this is the compound of that. Yeah, this is the Sabram Institutions. So we have to go straight. Keep driving straight. That's the, as I said, it's quite easy route once we get onto uh, having considering these very few of the landmarks. So if we keep driving straight, on left side we get an Amba Bhavani temple, and on right side we get an a row of all the apartments is being constructed. Soon after this apartment, at a certain distance, we get on a four cross junction road. On left side, it will take you to the Hesargata, and we have to drive straight. So moment when we enter, so there's a board being mentioned. This is an Charakabande reserved forest under, from the Karnataka government itself. So this is where we starting our actual the true nature you can able to feel. To reach Avalahali forest, we have to pass through the Charakabande reserved forest area itself. So this route is quite too good in terms of feeling the nature itself, and the road conditions are too good. Um, the left side of all the route, what you can see is the Jarakabande forest, and right side of this road there are some construction is ongoing. So we have to keep driving, and so at this curve we do get the banana, the plantation on my left side you can see. And as I keep driving straight, so here this is the nothing but the one of the small temple. So from here if we take a right, this is the big banyan tree I think, and then from here we are going to take a straight. So finally we're almost close to the parking. So we get a T-junction road, so we have to take a right here, and then the what we are seeing in front of us is an Avalardi forest. So this is in a parking space. So let's park and let's get into the forest. So finally we reached to the Avalahalli forest, or also they call it the Jarakabande Reserve Forest here. So it has a very good parking space. So what you can see here is a two-wheeler parking, and on the other side of the entry, that's for a four-wheeler parking. So it has a very good entrance. They have wrote like a tree park or a Vrukshavana, JB Kaval, and it is the vehicles are not allowed inside, and that they have the timings for entry is like morning 6 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and evening 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. I mean, pets not allowed, plastics, alcohol and all is not allowed here. In fact, even eating is not allowed. The parking wise it's too good, and it looks like it's a... So here there are many hoardings or cutouts has been placed which gives an information about the some of the animals are like snake or related to the um, butterfly itself. They have also given many instructions or the details about what's the good about them or the scientific details about them. So you can watch out here related to the snake. It won't be keeping any grudges and all those. All informations are being kept here. So as you enter, you can find a straight road which it will take inside the forest, or else there is another route. This route will take to the outskirts of the forest. Well, you can able to hear a kind of a forest, the sounds itself, and it's a pretty very good feeling when you get into such a green. Let me just enjoy the nature. Probably I'll start up with some music in background, and I will try to explore and show some of the best things about the Avalahalli forest. Now we are walking towards the sunset point. That sunset point is located at a walkable distance the moment when you get inside the Avalahalli forest itself. So this is the route which we will be taking, and that's the route where we started also. So we get on a T junction here. I mean, probably at a few more steps once we take. So we get on a T junction. From there we have to take a left to connect onto the sunset point. It's a quite a pretty, you can say, a landmark. They call it an Avalahalli sunset point itself. Hopefully we get some good views from there.
let's keep walking there. Well, this is the point. From here we have to take a left turn to connect to the sunset point. So quite a good walk, so that you will enjoy your mornings or the evening walks. So this is the point which I was telling. So this route also takes you to the other side connecting, but it's quite longer. And if you take a left here, it would be a very shorter distance where definitely you will connect it. So well, like once you connect on this route, this is quite a shorter route to connect on the sunset point, whereas other route, when if you go straight, that will also connect you to the sunset point, but that's quite far away. If you are on a cycle or after visiting the sunset point, you can take the other route by a walk or by a jog or by a cycle, and you can come along from this side.
So we have to keep walk further more distance to reach to the at least we can start seeing the sunset point. You can find a lot of Nilgiris plantation has been done. This could be one of the landmark, and considering this, you keep walking straight.
So finally we are close to the sunset point. Well, the first point, or you can say a resting point, or a small sunset point, we are now reached to this point here. Still quite far away till to that point we are going to reach. This is how the view of the forest from the small or a mini sunset point you can see. That whole place is in a forest. Let's walk towards to the bigger place. Well, this is a short uphill compared to the overall here, but yeah, this is a uphill we have to climb, and we are now on the sunset point. So we are almost reaching to the sunset point now.
So finally reached onto the summit. So this is on a a hill point or top view, or they call it a sunset point. So let's view how the sunset point looks now, and let's take some rest.
Now we are on a sunset point, sitting and enjoying the view. So this is how the view looks from the sunset. There is a quite a small rocky setup is there. So it's a time for me to provide a review with respect to my perspective on Avalhalli Forest. Avalhalli Forest is located, if you take a Hebbal as a landmark, approximately 12 to 15 kilometers. At that shorter distance, you can find such a beautiful forest. And definitely, why not to make a one of the weekend, or definitely every weekend, to come enjoy the forest itself. You get a very pretty decent parking space has been allotted for four-wheelers as well as the two-wheelers. The good part, and definitely the must visit part here, is the nature itself. You get a sunrise, sunset viewpoints. Probably we will try to get some of those things as in a captured video which we have been showing to you. They have made a very well-established route plan so that anyone can enjoy the walking or jogging or the cycling itself. So if you are lucky enough, you get a witness to see many snakes or some of the animals. They have put up the board. So for example, the snakes, different varieties of the snakes, and some of the different animals they have put up. So probably if you are lucky enough, you might get witness to see those things. And you don't get anything here. I mean, once you get inside the forest, you don't get anything to eat, so that whatever you have to eat, you have to eat outside the forest and come and enjoy the forest inside. You don't allow to take any pet animals inside, and timing wise such, it's very good time, morning 6 o'clock to 9:30 am and evening 3 to 5:30 pm. That's a very decent time. The surprisingly, the one good thing they have done is they have not made the forest available for throughout the day. That's a good part. So or else it might become a picnic spot or a lunch break spot for people, and they might spoil. So that's a one good point. Overall, this place is a must visit place because you get everything: a forest, fresh air, as I said, lucky enough if you can see some of the wild animals. Very at very short distance from the so-called the polluted city centers, you get able to see such a good forest. So definitely I would rate this place 5 out of 5. Definitely there is no chance me to rate a less. So I would recommend all of you to come visit, enjoy with your family, friends and all. Thank you so much. If you have not liked or subscribed my channel, please do that, and share such videos to your friends so that they get a chance to get into such a very good nature, and they get to know the surrounding of their where they stay or around the Karnataka or Bangalore. Thank you so much. See you until the next video. Bye bye.